Hey guys, it's Amber Kay, and today I'm back with another video. This one's going to be a little bit more unique because I've never actually talked about this. So I have a hobby that I started in November last year, and it's actually knitting. So I decided that for this video, I'm going to try and time how long it takes me to knit a tank top. I've only ever knitted sweaters, so this is going to be even interesting for me because I'm not even sure how long it takes to even knit a sweater, let alone a tank top, so we're going to find out together. Okay, so a little bit of background information before I even start. We are going to be using Crafter's Secret Big Idea, which I believe is from Michaels. I'll have to confirm that for you guys. Suggested needle size is a US 8. Which is exactly what I'm using. I will be using a US 8 circular needle that is 29 inches long. I just measured it. I have measuring tape in case I need to measure out anything. And most importantly, the reason why my previous experience with starting this tank top, that's right, I actually had to redo this tank top. That's the whole reason why I'm making this video. I didn't actually measure out what my size would be, and this is the proper tool to use to find out what that size is. What you do is you basically align it with the start of a stitch and count how many stitches are in 1 inch, 2 inches, whatever, and then you calculate from there based on your measurements. So for me, it's going to be about 124 stitches to 136. I am going to cast on 124 stitches and then go on from there and see if I might want to add more. Keep in mind, this yarn is fairly flexible, so it is a little stretchy. That's another reason why I might want to do less in the start. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I did make this slip knot, and then on top of that I did cast out how much yarn I'm probably gonna need to begin the project, but I am about to start the timer. All right, so I am about to hit start on the timer, and I'm going to start by casting on those 124 stitches and kind of see where we're at from there. Started. So I decided to go with 130, which is kind of in between the 124 and the 136. I also forgot to mention that I will be using this stitch marker. Basically what it does is it just helps me remember where I started on the project. I just finished my first round and I'm already at about 22 minutes. That's crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this part, which is the loose yarn, because this is a lot. And I will mistake it for yarn that I'm supposed to be casting on. So we're still gonna have a tail. We still need a tail so we can weave it in later. But now, as you can see, it's a lot shorter. So that'll be a lot easier for me to distinguish which one I'm supposed to be using. Also, for this next round, I'm going to purl. I'm gonna hope this helps with the fact that the bottom kind of curls a little bit, because usually when you start a project, if you don't do kind of like a collar look, which is like a purl stitch, things usually start to curl up. So the first row I knitted, and this second row I'm going to be purling. Okay, so you can kind of start to see that it's kind of forming something. We are currently at 35 minutes, and from here on out I am just going to be knitting up until it's the length that I want. So I will keep you guys posted. Okay, so I am just checking in and updating everybody. I am very behind. I'm not really that proud of it either. I was knitting for a little bit, and then I took an intermission, and then that turned into an even longer intermission, and here we are. I am only an hour and 56 minutes into knitting right now. Embarrassing. Because now it's 8:42, and I think I started this at like 3 p.m. so that's actually really embarrassing. Let me show you just how far I have gotten so far. So with knitting, it takes quite a bit of time. And with me having 130 stitches every round, this is how far I've gotten. But as you can see at the bottom, I'm trying to do something so that it doesn't kind of like curl up, but this is where we are at right now for the project. The tank top. Obviously, I'm not going to finish it tonight. This is going to be a whole process, but that is why I'm doing the whole timing thing. And I know I have not gotten much done in like 2 hours. I'm just curious how long this is actually going to take though. Keep you posted right before I go to bed on what it looks like. Hey guys, I am done for day one. We got to 4 hours today of progress, and I will show you what that looks like. This is 4 hours worth of progress. We got nearly 5 inches I just measured. I think I was a little bit slow today when knitting. I I don't know why. I think the last 2 hours I was like more productive, and that's when I really picked it up. But we will see how day 2 goes. This is just day 1. All right, so this is day 2 of my project. Unfortunately, there was a wasp outside, and my friend and I decided that it was probably best to just go inside, so it was not fun. So we are currently now 8 hours and 40 minutes in. I made a lot of progress. I'm actually at a point where I'm trying it on right now to see if I'm ready to start indenting it, and I think I am. So we've made a lot of progress. Now the next goal is going to be to start the indent, and then from there we could do the straps. This is where we're at right now. So we are finally at a point where we are going to bind up the back. I've split it up half and half. There's 65 stitches in each half. So I'm gonna start now. You just stitch 2, and then you slip over and you drop it. And you just keep going until it's all binded off. All right, guys, so I know I have not checked in a while. I'm actually at 10 hours and 11 minutes now, which is insane. This is where I am at so far with the tank top. Obviously, it's rolled down or rolled up a little bit. I think it's almost time to add the straps, honestly. I actually started with the decrease too on the side, as you can kind of tell. I finished the back. This is what the back kind of looks like. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to do the straps because I've never done straps before. But I think we might just about be ready for the straps. So that's where we're at right now. All right, guys, so I decided I'm gonna be done for the night. My final time for tonight was 10 hours and 17 minutes. Here's my current progress, still with the back. And we are starting the straps. The only issue with the straps is that this is my first time doing this, so I'm definitely messing up a little bit. Tomorrow will be concerning fixing that. I will see you guys tomorrow where we hopefully might get to finish this project. See ya. So I might have skipped a day. Today I am going to be focusing on the straps, which I'm super excited about. Just want to remind you guys, we are now at 10 hours and 17 minutes. That's insane. Let me show you what we've got before we start working on the straps. So here is where we are at with the tank top currently. You can kind of start to see that there's a strap forming. I don't have the recommended needle because the one that they wanted to use was a double-sided needle, and I don't have those. I just have a circular. I'm just gonna continue working on this and see how far I get. Juju on that beat, Juju on that beat, Juju on that Juju. Hey, them folk, don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Hey, run a man on that beat. Run a man on that beat. I'm totally leaving that in. So I did not expect there to be a day 4 coming up, but unfortunately I think we're gonna have to have a day 4. We are currently now at 11 hours and 45 minutes. My husband walked in and was like, 10 hours on what? I was like, the project. We have now started the strap, which currently looks like this. I know it looks a little awkward right now, but just keep in mind it's going to be across the back too. And now I don't even want to say maybe I'll finish it tomorrow because I still have a whole nother strap to do. And I thought I would finish it today. I didn't understand how precise you have to be with even the circular needles. The back and forth is a little bit more complicated, and I'm just now starting to get the hang of it. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we finish this project. Guys, I am so determined to try and finish this tonight. It is day 4 or 5. All I have left is just the straps. The thing that I've realized about the straps is that it's going to be a lot of back and forth, and the motion is kind of a lot, even though it's only 7 stitches. So today, hopefully we are able to finish those We're only on one strap right now, but hopefully we get to our second and we're able to just bind everything together. We are now 12 hours and 48 minutes into the project. This is how far we've gotten with a chain. It measured out to be about 18.5 inches. One more strap to go. We have 14 hours and 31 minutes. And this is what we have. All we have to do now is just sew on each of the straps and weave in these tails, and the top will be complete. Today is the last day of the tank top. All that's left to do now is just attach the straps to the tank top and obviously weave in the edges and stuff like that. So I will show it to you guys at the end. We're almost there. All right, so I just tried on the top. It definitely fits. I am so excited to show you guys. Last step is just to weave in these loose strands. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. We are now all done. Time to show you guys the finished product. The final time is 14 hours and 47 minutes. Here is the final result. It does still curl up a little bit, but I think I'm okay with that. I can always tuck it in if I need to. I just put my hair up so you guys can see the back of the tank top a little bit better. But there is a crisscross, and I am super excited with the outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if you guys liked it and if you guys want more knitting content, because I am so willing to do more knitting content, especially with the outcome of this. Definitely up for it. I know I'm not extremely active on YouTube, and my husband has said it's basically an annual thing that I try and say that I'll come back and I never do. But knitting is something that I'm really passionate about, so if you guys want more knitting content, I'll probably be able to provide that for you. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully it doesn't take another year to film. Bye!